with the data now entered into our table, it's time to make this table look a little bit more visually appealing. One thing that I want you guys to notice is that anytime we insert something from the Insert tab, whether it's a picture, a smart art graphic, a chart, whatever it might be, in this case a table, please note that there's always going to be 2 new tabs that appear or 1 new tab based on the item that you're inserting. That is where we're going to modify the inserted document. Okay, we're never going to do that unless we're kind of modifying the font. We might do that from the Home tab, but any look to the picture or the chart or the smart art graphic is going to be done in the new tabs that appear. If I click off of the table, just anywhere in the paragraph, you're going to notice those tabs disappear. Once I click on that table again, okay, we see our Design tab and our Layout tab, which edits our table, appear. Now, to change the look of this, we're going to click on the Design tab, and I don't really like any of these designs that I see here, so we're going to click the More Options button here. Okay, and you can see some new table themes, and if you put your mouse over it, it's going to give you a preview of what that might look like. The one that we're going to choose is this Grid Table. We're going to choose Grid Table 1 Light Accent 2. So it's the first orange one under the Grid Table group. Okay, and you're going to notice that there are some changes now, right? Our row headings are bolded, as are the column headings or the dates. Looking at the textbook project, we're not going to have these. We just want the top items, the row headings. Those are the only things we want bolded. So I'm going to have you select, just click and drag, or we can do a right click like we did. Triple click to select the cell, but we don't want to bold these, so I'm going to go to the Home tab real quick, or just hit Control B to unbold those. Okay. Now we do want to emphasize the notes a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the whole column, and if you put your mouse, okay, right at the top, right on that orange line at Notes, you're going to see your mouse turn into a black down pointing arrow. If you click on that, what that's going to do is it's going to select the entire column. Okay, and we're going to italicize that, and you can either do that through your little quick access toolbar here, or just hit Control I on your keyboard, and that will italicize your font within that column. So the last thing we're going to do with our table here is we're going to enter in one more row. What if I forgot something, but I want to put it in between the August 23rd and the August 16th and 17th? I want to add a new row. A couple ways I can do that. One of the easiest ways is just to move your mouse right in between the 2 rows, and you're going to see a little blue line come up with a plus mark, okay? And that'll add a new row into there. The other way of doing that is we can change the layout, and since I'm in the bottom row, I could also add a row above. Okay, so it's one of 2 ways to add a row. And in this row, we're going to just kind of finish in typing in the rest of our text. We're going to type in August 16th through 20th. The event is going to be Welcome Week, and the note is going to be Get Schedule during orientation. Okay, and you'll notice that that's automatically italicized because we applied the italicize effect to the whole column. So once again, just double check that everything looks good in terms of spelling and grammar in here. No spaces in between your dates. Move-in days has that little hyphenation there. This is all italicized. All right, you got housing services capitalized. Those are probably the big spelling things that Sam will mark you wrong for. So just double check that before moving on to the next video.